Darcy was caught filming a new TV show with a new man on a yacht. Guys, we have some awesome news that I briefly mentioned in yesterday's video, that Darcy was caught spotted with a man on a boat filming a new TV show. Well, I did a little bit more research and I found out some more stuff on this new man and some different ideas on what she's probably filming. But before we jump into that, we have to talk about who is Darcy. Most of you guys, I'm sure, at this point are familiar. She was with Jesse. We all remember Darcy and Jesse. If you don't remember them, he was much younger. He was in Amsterdam. Okay, then they ended up breaking up. It was a very toxic relationship. Then she ended up going after this guy named Tom. Tom and Darcy were on the last season of 90 Day Fiance, and oh my God, please so help me God, it was boring. I don't know Tom as a person, but I can tell you Tom on social media is actually nice, so I can't bash him too much, but it was so boring, they probably shouldn't even been on the season. Basically, the whole season was just them slowly, per episode, slowly but surely ending their relationship. Then at the end, the grand finale, they finally ended it and it was done, and Darcy, you know, ripped the note that Tom wrote and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, Darcy, she's from Connecticut. She was dating that Jesse and the Tom man. They were both overseas in Amsterdam and Great Britain. Now she is single, she is ready, she's ready to meet someone, and it sounds like she's already been with someone since January of 2020. She's with this new man. What is this new man's name? His name is Georgie. I'm probably going to butcher this. It could either be Georgi or Georgie. I'll put the spelling right there. That is his name. Let's just call him Georgie for the sake of this video. And this Georgie man, who is he? He is from Bulgaria. He's 32 years old and he is a model, which, yeah, he's a pretty buff guy. And also, guys, I'm going to put links below and above this video. So if you want to, you know, scope out some pictures of him, I'll put links above and below so you can check him out. He is certainly really buff. Now, hey, no offense to Tom and Jesse, but he is significantly buffer than the two of those guys. Literally, if you morph those two guys together, he's probably that size. He's a big guy, so he has that going for him. He is a model, and he is also a certified massage therapist. I've read comments, he's actually a celebrity massage therapist. Don't know how true that is, and he is based in Virginia. That was the first thing I thought, wait a second, he's from Virginia. He is originally from Bulgaria, but he lives in Virginia. So we can't be doing 90 Day Fiance if he is in the US. And that pretty much just brings up my first point that I want to cover. She is with this new man, Georgie, whatever. And my point is, everyone was asking me, what is she filming? Is it a new, 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, or is it a spinoff? Well, I have a hunch that it is not 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days because that point I just made, he lives in Virginia. How can this show even work if you have people that are both in the US dating? It doesn't make sense. The whole point of the show is one of the people are overseas. So if he is in Virginia, that's not going to work. The only two possible TV show ideas I can think of is I heard a rumor, and I want to say it was by the Frauded by TLC podcast, but don't quote me. But I think she said a few months ago that Stacey and Darcy were going to do their own spin-off show. We saw that with the Chantel family. We've seen it a few other times. We all know 90 Day Fiance loves doing different spin-offs. That would make more sense. Now, my only comment is, really? I mean, I have nothing hugely against Darcy, and I'll get more into that later, but it's like, is she popular enough to do her own spin-off? But I'll get more into that later. So it could be either a spin-off with her and Stacey, and that's what I think this probably is. And I've also heard very vague rumors, really vague, not for sure, from Soap Dirt, that her and Danielle and maybe even a few others that are single that were on 90 Day Fiance might possibly be doing this like single spin-off 90 Day Fiance show. Now, I don't know how true that is. Honestly, I would rather see that than see a spin-off with Stacey and Darcy because we've seen these two a million times. I hate to go there, but they're on the faker side. They could be super nice in person for all I know, but let's be real, guys. They are kind of just artificially done. That's all I'm gonna say. But if we saw Danielle, that would be hilarious. She's from very, very, very long ago, but she's very funny. And the other single women of this show, I would absolutely love that. Okay, now back to this Georgie guy. What do we know about him besides the fact that he lives in Virginia? He's 32. He is originally from Bulgaria. Well, how long have they been together? It looks like they've been together at least since February. There was a Super Bowl party, and I guess Darcy and this guy went together, which that blows my mind because don't they sign an NDA contract and say that they can't, be out in public together besides for filming? So that was kind of odd. But I did see a picture of them like on Shutterstock. I don't know how I even got on this website, but I was going here and I was going there. Then I saw a professionally, shot picture of the two of them at some kind of a red carpet kind of thing in January of 2020. So their relationship could literally go back quite a while. And yes, they have been spotted filming on this boat. And around like February, Darcy was posting on her Instagram story, I believe in Miami on another boat with this same man. Now, I thought it was kind of odd. I think I might have mentioned it in one or two videos, but I never made a whole video on it because I didn't know if it was her new boyfriend or just, something casual. I didn't really know. But now looking back, it clearly is the same man. So she has been with this guy for some time. She even posted on his Instagram for his birthday in April saying, "Happy birthday again, love. May you continue to be happy, healthy, and blessed. You are the most handsome, amazing, strongest, and loving man in the world. You deserve all your birthday wishes and dreams to come true at 11:11. When you see it, always know your wishes are manifesting. You are powerful. Thank you for always making me smile beautifully inside and out every day. Keep inspiring." And yes, Darcy wrote that to this guy. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm, but I am just so sick and tired of Miss Motivational Darcy. It's like she's trying to almost brand herself as some motivational speaker when it's like, Darcy, I don't even know what she does. Anyway, moving on, that is the whole situation. And before we sign off for the day, we have two other 90 Day Fiance gossip stories to talk about. Number one, we have more stuff with Lisa and Usman, mainly just Usman. I'll keep it very quick. The awesome Instagram account 90 Shots Fired reposted both of these stories, so I will put her link below to her Instagram account. You guys must give her a follow because this stuff is so good. The first story on Usman is just unbelievable. She was sent some text, WhatsApp messages from a very inside source from Usman. Now, this person was messaging with Usman. Supposedly, this person was very close friends with Usman, I guess maybe a year or so ago when, Usman was still just talking to Lisa, but they weren't like engaged or anything yet. And these messages were unbelievable. I'll put a link below or above this video so you guys can click over and check them out yourself, but I'll read a couple of them to you. They're not good. Basically, he's just saying that he's trying to convince her and that he's, getting her to actually love him and that she's going to send him an iPhone 6 Plus. And it just goes on and on and on of him basically just admitting like a year or so ago that he's pretty much just trying to convince this woman. And then at the end of it, it says, that is it going to be worth it to come to America? He's afraid that she's just really poor, and he goes on and on and on. Now, I know many of you guys have your opinion on Lisa. Hey, so do I. I have a, not the best opinion on her, but I'll just stand here in the middle and say one thing. Dude, clearly he was using her. I just want to make one last comment. I don't get why TLC actually bought any of this crap because clearly he was using her. So I'll put a link above below this video. You guys can read the messages yourself, but whew, they are not good. And he opened up on a lot of stuff on what was really going through his head with this whole Lisa situation a year or so ago. And one last thing I want to talk about today, and that is with Colt and Jess. We all know Colt. He was with Larissa, and now he was with this lady named Jess, and he still is with this Jess person on the 90 Day Fiance show. However, in present day, I heard rumors that they did end their relationship, and then I even heard on the show that, Jess was talking about someone named Vanessa, blah, blah, blah. We all kind of saw it, we all heard it. Well, 90 Shots Fired, same Instagram account, so make sure to give her some love. She found on Jess's social media, I guess, a picture of her with a new man. And yes, the pictures are up to date, they're very recent, so we're pretty confident that, well, she's not with Colt anymore. And I have heard rumors that Colt actually ends up going after this Vanessa person. So I don't know really where that all stands. Well, I am positive that Jess and Colt aren't together, and I'm almost positive that Colt and Vanessa, this new lady, have, started a relationship. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for many more videos.